replace the O2 sensor. I went cheap. My buddy had an extra one, you know, laying around in his manifold, so manifold he's not using, so I took that out. I don't think it needs to be cleaned. Should be decent shape. If it hasn't changed, I might consider buying a new one, but I just want to see if it helps a little bit at least. So the O2 sensor is located right on the manifold. Same thing for stock. These are of course aftermarket headers, not sure what brand. Located right there. Tools you might want to use. I've got a little O2 sensor tool, not sure what the technical meaning or term for it is, but it basically uses a ratchet, and then you just slide in through the wires, pop it down, turn it. That's what we'll do. Like so. Get it on there. There we go. And then already tight left it loosey. There we go. Just come right off. Before I do that, let me just unplug it. Should be a little tab right here. Just push on that tab and unplug it. There we go. Bring it out. Should be good. It does not come out. There we go. Ooh. Yep, that's a bad one. Look at that, jeez. So yeah, white usually is an indication of bad. Gray is good. Black is okay. It's gonna turn black because of the emissions. But yeah, white is pretty bad. Definitely a bad O2. Hence why I'm only getting, you know, 150 miles tops per tank, which is pretty bad. I do put 93 in there, but yep. And here is the new one in comparison. Well, it's still a used one, but it's getting spotty a little bit. But I can at least see if that'll help. I'm gonna go from there, and then I'll just buy a brand new one eventually. Should be good. Cool. And then last thing is just to plug it back in and see if it just goes in. Boom. And plug. Just click in. Boom. And now the fuel filter. Hopefully it should be straightforward. Should be 2 hoses and then the actual filter. I'll show you in a minute, of course. Hopefully this will kind of solve my fueling issue. But then again, the important part is the fuel pump. So if this doesn't really do much, I do have a 255 sitting, just waiting to go in there. That's a bit bigger of a job, but I get that done. So take it with me. All right, so the first thing you want to grab, probably a little stubby screwdriver. The next thing is a rag. The fuel filter is located on the left side of the engine bay, right there. And it's gonna be messy because it's still got fuel in there. But what you want to do is just, you know, try your best to try not to get as much fuel in there. Unscrew that little screw there. That holds a little clip that holds the hose onto the filter, and then that one as well. Having a small one helps because you could just crank it up like that, take it off. That thing is pretty damn loose. There we go. Alright, got some fuel running here. Nice and rich 93. Have this line just sitting up here so you don't spill any more. Top one is out. Now for the bottom one. The bracket for the fuel filter is much smaller than the Z32 because, well, Z32 is a bigger engine and all that, so should be able to just stretch it out because it's a metal bracket. Just push it back. So let's do that. There we go. Fits like a glove. It stretches a little bit, so that's good. Let me get the bottom one first because it's a little bit harder to get to. Let's see if I can show you guys at the same time. There we go. Get the bottom one in. Now the top one. Hopefully it won't spill as badly. out. Yep, a little residual fuel left, but it's fine. It helps it lubricate itself, so that's good. Alright. And then all you gotta do is just push it on there. Boom, fits like a glove. Then all that's left, you just tighten those screws up. I gotta refasten the bottom one, and that should be good. So let me go do that real quick, and I'll be right back. Cool beans. So fasten these up. Just do a little tug real quick. It's good. Make sure it's nice and tight there. Like I said, that bracket will stretch, so not a bad thing. Now let's make sure there's nothing crazy near the engine. So it should start. Let's find out. Here we go. There we go. Alright, so start up after replacing the fuel filter, spark plug, and O2 sensor. Really hoping it runs better. I'm sure it will. Still hesitant, but I did just start it, so let me not make too much noise. It is getting late. But now we're just gonna go on a little test drive, make sure she runs good. Let me double check everything, and we should be good to go. Alright, so she does pull better, but still has that odd little cutoff at 35. Not as bad, but it's still kind of crappy. She's a lot more responsive, which is cool. But she's a lot smoother. Otherwise, nothing new. I definitely have to replace the power steering pump. That's a big one. Oh yeah, a lot more responsive. Let me try one more pull with you guys. Yeah, she's going nowhere. Nah, she runs a little better, but still not great. So, like I said, we'll dive into the other ones in the next few maintenance videos, and we'll go from there. Possible turbo, KA turbo, or 1J. 1J is definitely a bigger job, more expensive, but might be worthwhile. So, take you guys with me. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.